have anything to do with like how wide your hips are?
Just lay down and pretend I didn't ask that question.
No. If a guy had a piercing on the tip of his penis, he's supposed to take his piercing off before sex. I watched the movie and he didn't. Here's the thing. He doesn't have to, I guess.
How many movies are you watching?
It's depending on the piercing that he has, it can actually tear at the penis. And that means tearing that you have on in the female makes you more likely to have a yeast infection or bacterial infection. But it's definitely something that you probably would want to ask him to take out just so that it doesn't hurt the female. Yeah.
Okay, so like if you have it like on top, like the head,
Okay.
top, like if you have like the ball, the dimension of the ball, it's supposed to be like the concave.
Well, and it definitely could, because it doesn't make sex toys that look like that. So it probably could, but the thing is, again, that you just want to be careful, because if it ever came undone, it can end up scratching the female. So you just want to be careful whenever you do things like that into that.
Oh my gosh. I want to
You
see.
still get pregnant if you're on birth control. First, okay? Pre-ejaculation contains about 100 million sperm. That's still a lot of sperm, okay? So you can still definitely get pregnant from the pre-ejaculation. There's still plenty of sperm there for the female to get pregnant off. Okay? So it's not an effective method of birth control because you still have an incredibly high chance of getting pregnant off of it. Okay? I mean, right before the guy ejaculates? And
When you're going to ejaculate?
kind of leaks out, and then the guy ejaculates. Why does the penis grow as you grow older? I mean, it'll grow a little bit as you go through puberty, and then it'll stop. And guys go through puberty until they are 20. So it'll continue to grow until 20. It'll grow a little bit until you get turned 20, and then it stops. No, it's true that you can like artificially take stuff that will make your penis grow. No, it doesn't.
Viagra. Viagra the word? Paul, you can't use Viagra then.
Okay, that you could do. Now, why you would want to do that, I don't know. He said that he asked if there was a surgery that, like, you can actually lengthen it, and you can. It'll give you about 3 to 4 inches. But I don't know.
Oh.
Like, you're going to have to get your penis cut open in order to do that. So.
Wait, you know how they say length doesn't matter, but width does? Is that true? I don't know.
Well, it's made up of muscle, but it's not just muscle. It's also erectile tissue and blood vessels. And so the muscle part of it is really not a huge amount. It is what causes it to grow larger as the man becomes a cow. Other than that, it's not like a muscle that can work out. Like, you can't, like, lift weights.
See, Ralph said.
Hey, the morning after pill is a new type of, they're calling it birth control. I'm going to get out of the box for a second here because I don't actually believe in it. It was created specifically for rape victims. It was originally created for women who had been raped that could take the pill because essentially what it does is it creates an abortion-like atmosphere in your uterus. It completely clears out the uterus so that anything that implanted in there is taken out. Okay? In rape victims, I mean, it was made for that specific reason. Unfortunately, it is now available over the counter, and women are starting to take it as their birth control. So if they had sex, they think they got pregnant, they're going to take it. You're inducing an abortion in your uterus. So the more times you take it, the more likely you are to not be able to have kids later on in life. Keep that in mind, okay? It works the same way as having a full-on abortion. You have 2 or 3, you might become infertile. Okay? It was not ever created to become a birth control method. It was specifically supposed to be for these poor females that have been raped and possibly gotten pregnant off of that rape. Okay? So as a birth control method, while you can get it, be very careful with it. It's still very new, and there is already a lot of research out there that states that you might not be able to have kids later on in life. Okay? There's danger that we by taking it all that often. Okay?
What are the chances of like being an abortion and not being
One abortion, depending on the person, okay, if you spend the correct amount of money and you go to the right doctor, one abortion, other than the psychological factors, usually will not affect fertility. More than one is when you start getting into the problems of fertility, okay? Yes.
Is it true that once you have like a miscarriage, it's like kind of hard to have another?
Miscarriages are usually a genetic thing, so if you have one, you're more likely to have another one. But that doesn't mean that you can't get pregnant. My aunt had 3 miscarriages before she got pregnant with my cousin, but she managed to get pregnant. Okay, so it's not that you can't have a healthy pregnancy, it might just take a little bit longer. And you obviously have to go through the miscarriages, which is really difficult as a person to have to go through. But as long as you can handle that, you can eventually make it work usually. Okay? Yeah.
What the heck?
Rubbing it over my skin.
Oh, does it make your teeth white? That's what someone told me that. So you're supposed to like, I don't know, is that true?